Hey, it's Brian B with the Now or Never crew. In this video, I'm going to show you a couple different concepts for creating original blow-ups with basic moves. First concept I want to show you is the macro and micro tricks. Now, macro tricks are bigger tricks, and micro tricks are the smaller, more detailed, and more intricate tricks. A macro trick, which is something that's bigger, a bigger trick can look something like this. And mine my socks. Okay? So a micro trick, something smaller, can be something like this. Alright, so you see the difference. The macro trick is more defined, it's like boom, and it's big. And the micro trick is like more intricate, more detailed. Okay, so the concept is this: by combining a macro trick with a micro trick, you begin to create something that's more explosive because it's got different levels. The metaphor here is kind of like the heart monitor, where it jumps up and up and up instead of going flat line. So when you have that big motion combined with the small motion, the macro combined with the micro, you start creating more dynamic movements. What you can do then is, if you have smaller, more intricate tricks, you want to see how you can combine that with your bigger tricks, or vice versa. So example of combining a macro trick with a micro trick will look something like this. I went from a big movement to a smaller movement that's closer to the ground. That brings us to the next concept of creating levels, from high level to low level. Now, what do I mean by that? A high level trick is something like this. Boom. Alright, a low level trick can be something like this. When you combine the two together, you put a high with a low, you get something that's more dynamic. Even though if you're not doing something that's super difficult to do, it still creates that really dynamic feeling in the move. An example would be something like this. So I went from a high movement where I jumped all the way up, and then I did the get down to a freeze low to the ground. So it creates that dynamic movement. Even though it's a simple move or a simple combo, actually quite an easy combo, it's more dynamic than if I was to just stay on one level. Bottom line, you want to create the contrast or the up and down for your moves, for your tricks, for when you put two things together. This way you make your tricks more dynamic. I hope you liked this video. Make sure to come to my website to check out the B-Boy concept workshop I did. In this workshop, I talk about concepts like how do you create original moves, and the techniques for training to double your improvement. And lastly, how do you keep on getting better and stay motivated. So check it out. This is B- with the Now Never crew. I'll see you there.